Today I'd like to tie for you a Jighead Softhackle. I bought the jigs just like this. This is a 1/32 jig head, and this is a number 8 hook. I'm going to use black thread. I'm going to start the thread right at the back of the jig head lead, and I'm going to put down a base to the tail section. I'm going to start out by putting on a rib, and the rib is gold and silver tinsel. Gold on one side, silver on the other. And I'm going to want this to be gold, so I'm going to tie it in so I can see the silver side. For the tail, I'm going to use a hen hackle, and this, as you can see, this is the soft stuff on the side of the hen hackle. This is almost like marabou, and I want that to be just about the length of the body. Tie that in right there and wrap that in. Wrap that in right up to the jig head, and we can get rid of that. And I'm going to quickly bring my thread back to the rear. For the body, I'm going to use a dark mahogany crystal dub. And I'm going to make medium-sized noodle here. The jig head is going to get that fly down to the feeding zone on the bottom. And we're going to go ahead and wrap this. And we're going to bring that right up on top of the jig. And I need just a little bit more. This jig makes it the thorax naturally thicker, which is nice. You don't have to use a whole lot of dubbing to get that thorax bigger. And we're going to stop just before the jig head itself. I'm going to take the tinsel. This is a number 16 tinsel. I'm going to wrap that, and I'm going to wrap it pretty tight, very tight in fact. Then we're going to bring that right up to the top, and I'm going to put one last wrap right in front of everything to help to secure it. And trim away the edge. Now I'm going to take my dubbing teaser and I'm going to tease this out a bit. We don't want it a real lot. We just want to rough it up there. Give it that buggy look. It's a little harder to get it underneath in the gap of the hook. And you can just stroke that back. Now I'm going to tie in a hen hackle, a brown hen hackle for the soft hackle. I'm going to tie that in by the tip. And I'm going to go ahead and trim off the excess. And we're going to wrap that. Stroke those barbels to the back. And that last wrap was mostly bare stem. Trim away the excess. You can take just a pinch more of the dubbing to cover up your threads. Take your whip finisher. Take your head cement, and I'm putting it on the jig head, and it will flow right down inside. And here we have a hotspot jig head soft hackle. Hope that you learned something from this video. Hope that you would subscribe to my channel. Please refer me to your friends, leave comments, questions, suggestions, and most of all, thank you very much for watching my videos.